Alright guys, so this is going to be a video of after Decker Boys. We've made some adjustments, fixed the throttle cable, fixed the stumble that the car had, and we're going to go ahead and just check some tire pressure, go ahead and make a rip in it real quick, and then we'll talk about the setup later. So we're going to go ahead and do the full start video right here and check the tire pressure. Currently about 47 degrees, and Holley dominator carburetor, so typically people actually say it's not good street carburetors, but ice cold. Alright guys, so this setup is a big block Chevy. I currently built it about sometime maybe 2 or 3 months ago since this video has been uploaded. It has an 1150 Dominator on it. It's probably too big of a carburetor for the setup that we're exactly running, but I have had less than almost maybe 3 weeks worth of time to be able to get this carburetor straightened out. We did get the initial hit stumble taken out of the carburetor, but now we have a lean spike right at about 4,000 RPMs or so, so I wasn't able to get over half throttle in this video. But I will say, so far I believe this setup is going to work out pretty well for considering the amount of money that's been put into this. This is all kind of a budget setup anyways. This car, I never really went to the backstory of this car. This car was bought whenever I was 7 years old from a guy down in Huntsville, Alabama. I bought the car for $500. It was in a body school, and it had a clean title, no windows. It was just primered whenever I got it, no engine or transmission. I've had multiple different setups in it. I had a 327 at some point, went up to a 350, and tried a couple different things, and kind of just landed on a big block, really. So far, the big block has been treating me pretty well, other than just trying to get used to the different adjustments and everything that has been made. Typically, really, most of the small blocks that I've had, you can kind of have it out of tune and it'd be okay. I have gotten a couple good tuned carburetors over the years, but I have a problem with getting rid of them and trying to go with something a little too big for the setup that I got. So far, we have changed the jets up to about 4 sizes bigger in the back, and I'll show a picture of the spark plug and show you what it looked like. It was running really lean. But at idle, I do think it's a little too rich. But I'm running all of this off of no air-fuel ratio gauge or anything. This is just kind of off of ear that we're running it. I probably shouldn't have stepped into it as much as I did, but being that I have no way to be able to check how much fuel this is getting, like I don't have an air-fuel ratio gauge or anything, everything's kind of off of ear right now and checking the spark plug. So we're getting it straightened out. Later on, hopefully we'll be able to shoot another video and actually show this setup getting worked completely out and put it to its fullest potential. Thanks, guys.